So I think it's safe to say, and everybody knows, flowers go hand in hand with Mother's Day, yes?
I know.
But they should.
Right, but we thought we'd look at this. How do you keep your flowers looking really, really good, fresh, long after Mother's Day weekend? Carly Cylinder, a floral expert. I called her a florologist with celebrations.com. She comes in, she's going to tell us some tips. So that's one of the things I was wondering. Everybody's got flowers in their yard. They're growing up a storm. They're cutting them. How do we keep the flowers that we get tomorrow and give tomorrow and cut in our yards looking really good?
Longevity.
Yeah.
So my number one thing I always tell people is to change the water. And it sounds so obvious. Change the water. But no one does it. I sometimes don't even do it. But as long as you do it every other day, or at least like once when you have the arrangement, then it'll make it last so much longer. When you have a huge difference. When you have an arrangement that's pre-made, obviously you're not going to take out all the flowers and then try to reconstruct it. So all you do is just take this, put it in your kitchen sink, let the faucet run and flush out all the old water.
Oh, good. Okay, so just like turn it so you can get the faucet in there, or the sprayer.
You can just
do the sprayer jobber.
And just have it come out, and it'll make a big difference.
What about all the things people do, all the tricks? And everybody has a different one. I've heard you throw a penny in there, a couple pennies.
You know what? I didn't really believe that, and I went to my girlfriend's yesterday. She had tulips, and she said she put a penny in it, perked up. So I think for,
something in the
worked.
copper?
Perhaps.
Because I know people use aspirin.
Yeah, what about aspirin?
I don't find that works.
No. Okay.
Really, if you have flower food that comes with the flowers, if you get an arrangement, that has a little bit of sugar in it, so it does help.
Yeah.
But the flowers really live off of fresh, clean water. I have heard of adding 7-Up, and I always think, if we're not meant
sugar.
Well, yeah, but it's like if we're not meant to have soda, these flowers aren't meant to have soda.
Right,
so
I guess that's true.
Give it what nature has provided.
All right, that's fair.
And then here's another tip. I noticed right here. So we have an arrangement, and you can see some of the leaves below the water line. This is a big no-no. One, for aesthetic reasons, it looks a little sloppy, but two, the leaves actually create bacteria.
Gotcha.
So that's going to kill the flowers faster. So if you do see
pull
a
them
leaf,
out.
pull it
I'm
out.
grab this one. So what about cutting them? I always heard cut them on the diagonal because it's more surface area to get the water in there. I've also heard smash the bottom.
Which is better, diagonal or smashing?
Okay, you're going to want to cut it. If you smash it, it could bruise it. And then you're beating up your flowers. We don't want that.
Okay.
But
again, don't do anything that nature wouldn't do to them, right? Okay.
Exactly. But if you do have a woody stem, like a hydrangea, for instance, the only way to get water up there would be to smash it, or you can take a scissors and kind of cut it on a vertical cut.
Alrighty. And very important.
Yes.
I know that you're out there and you haven't ordered any flowers for your mama or your wife. So people can still do that, right?
People can still do that. You can order today. Today only 1-800-Flowers is actually offering a special code. It's 15% off. Just put in WABC, and you will get a nice discount for your mom.
Love that. All right.
Excellent.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. Thanks.
Oh, thanks
for coming. And you know what? One last tip you were telling me is put them in the refrigerator, right?
Yes.
Overnight.
Yes. So if you're going to order the flowers, you're going to get them delivered to yourself, and then you're going to give them to your mom the next day.
Yeah.
You can pop it in the refrigerator for an hour. You can leave it overnight. That's what you do at the stores. Exactly.
Keeps them cool.
Just keep it in there. If flowers are starting to open, so if you have tulips, lilies, anything like that that really opens fast, put it in the fridge. It'll close it up because the coolness contracts, heat expands.
There you go.
So just keep it.
And always use cold water, not lukewarm. It's Super Cat Saturday. Thank you.
Thanks
for being with us.